Hey, Sarah, I wanted to talk to you about breakfast this morning.
Hi, Jack. What is it? Did you have more complaints?
Obviously, I do. What was that meal supposed to be? One side dish with plain rice and miso soup? That's not enough to fill me up. You should know this. I shouldn't have to tell you.
I made grilled fish, too. You didn't even touch it.
Because it was too small. And it's not just breakfast. Dinner's been pretty pathetic, too. Yesterday's dinner was basically just vegetables.
Then give me more money for the monthly expenses. You only gave me $300 this month for utilities and food. How am I supposed to make any fancy meals with just that much?
The fish was very tiny and the rice wasn't even fresh. Are you trying to save some money by making rice last multiple days?
Of course I am. The rice cooker uses electricity. I can't afford to make fresh rice every meal with how much you give me.
Maybe you're just not trying hard enough. My mother always made fresh rice even with little money.
Your mother had a proper budget. I'm not trying hard enough? I only have about $100 left for food every month after utilities. I'm already doing my best. There's only so much I can do with $100.
Well, then your best isn't good enough. Just do better. Other wives manage just fine.
How would you know? Do you talk about household budgets with other people's wives?
Don't be stupid. My co-workers' wives manage fine. Their lunches always look good.
They probably have proper budgets, unlike us. Sometimes all I get is a single rice ball. I barely eat breakfast anymore.
Stop exaggerating. I see food in the fridge.
That's for your lunches. I saved the good ingredients for you. I don't even eat them. You used to give me enough for our expenses, but lately, it keeps getting less and less.
The food's still not good enough, though, even with the good ingredients.
What are you spending it all on? I know you make good money. The utility bills keep going up, but you keep giving me less.
You're just being annoying. I realized I was giving you too much before. You just don't know how to budget properly.
That amount was just right. It was enough to make decent meals. I was even able to put some into savings. Plus, we needed it for the kids' meals and clothes. I haven't had a full meal in weeks, so I can make sure you're eating enough.
But that's perfect. You should be thanking me.
What do you mean? Thank you for what?
You've gained a lot of weight since we got married. Just think of it as a diet. I'm helping you lose it.
That's so cruel. You're basically starving me by not giving me enough grocery money.
Don't be so dramatic. You're not starving. You've gained weight, too.
Even if I'm cutting back, our meals are just going to keep getting worse. You complain about lunch quality, but I can barely afford ingredients. If you want better meals, you need to give me proper grocery money.
Just use cheaper ingredients. It's that simple. Just make things last longer. Other wives can do it, so you should be able to do it too.
The kids are picky eaters as it is. I can't even buy vegetables to hide in their food. They need proper nutrition.
Now you're using the kids as an excuse? They look fine to me.
They're growing. They need proper balanced meals. Not just rice and cheap vegetables. That's not enough for them.
Isn't figuring that out your job? That shouldn't be my concern. That's what housewives do.
I'm telling you, I can't do any more with what you're giving me. Everything's getting more expensive. Even basic ingredients cost more than before now.
Just make it work with what I give you. It's not that hard. Plenty of housewives manage on $100 for food. Stop complaining about it.
Maybe with husbands who don't complain about every meal, or who help with the shopping, or who actually care about their family's well-being. I can't do it.
Watch your attitude. You live off my income, so don't talk back to me. You're such a typical housewife. You're just laying around at home all day and complaining about your husband.
Laying around? I cook, clean, take care of the kids, handle all the housework, while you just complain about my cooking.
Because that's your job. That's what you're supposed to do, and you're not even doing it well.
Then I'll get a job. There's no reason for me to stay home, right? Then I won't have to depend on your generosity.
You work? Don't make me laugh. You can't even handle being a housewife properly.
I managed perfectly fine before we got married. I had a part-time job in college.
That's different. You went straight from college to marriage. No one's gonna hire someone with zero real work experience.
I worked part-time in college. That counts as experience too. And I have my degree.
Part-time work doesn't count, and your degree is useless now. You've been out of the workforce too long.
There are plenty of jobs I could do. I'm good with computers. I could work in an office.
You can start looking for work after you become a decent housewife. I'll let you work when I think you deserve it, when you can actually make proper meals.
When I deserve it? Who are you to decide that? You can't tell me what to not do.
I'm your husband, of course I can. I provide for this family. Show some respect.
I see. All right. I understand perfectly.
Don't get smart with me. You're living off me, so try being more humble. You used to be more obedient before we got married. Your attitude's gotten a lot worse, and it's pissing me off.
You're right. I've changed. Marriage changes people, I guess.
Fix your attitude. Start by fixing that part of yours, then maybe I'll consider giving you more money.
Of course. Whatever you say. I'll just try harder.
That's better. See, was that so hard? Just do as I say and everything'll be fine.
Yes, dear. I understand now. I'll do better. Hi, Jack. Can we talk about me getting a part-time job?
Not this again. I thought we settled this before.
I've been thinking about it more recently. Even a few hours a week would help with our expenses.
I told you you can barely manage the house now. How would you handle work, too?
I could work while the kids are at school. Just a few hours in the morning. It's still gonna be something.
And let the housework pile up? Who's gonna do laundry and cook meals?
I can manage both. Lots of wives work these days, you know.
Those wives can handle their homes first. You still can't even make decent meals.
That's because of the budget that you're giving me. If I worked, we'd have extra money, and I can start making better meals.
You're still complaining about money after our talk yesterday?
I'm not complaining. I'm just suggesting a solution to fix this problem.
The solution is to manage what I give you better. You're not ready for work. You went straight from college to marriage. No one's gonna hire someone with zero work experience.
I told you, I worked part-time in college. At the library and the campus bookstore.
That's not real work. That's student stuff. It doesn't count.
It was real work. I had real responsibilities. I managed inventory. I helped customers.
That was years ago. It's been too long. You've been home since then. You don't know anything about the real world.
I can learn. I'm a fast learner. I'm really good with computers. I could look for office work.
You're just dreaming. You don't know how competitive it is out there. They want people with experience. You'll never land a job.
Everyone has to start somewhere. I could start entry level.
At your age? Don't be ridiculous. You need to focus on being a better wife rather than looking for a job.
What does age have to do with it? I'm still young.
Too old for entry-level jobs, too inexperienced for anything else, so just focus on your housework.
The neighbor just got a job, and she's older than me.
Don't compare yourself to others. She probably had to work. Her husband doesn't make what I make.
Maybe she wanted to work, to have her own money, her own life.
What's that supposed to mean? You do have a life. I provide everything you need.
Except money for food, or clothes, or basic necessities. You basically give me nothing.
Here we go again. Always about money. You're so ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful. I just want to contribute more so we can live more comfortably.
You contribute by keeping the house clean. That's your job. The job you're failing at, by the way.
I'm not failing. I do everything I can with what you give me. That's the best it's gonna get.
Everything except what I ask, like decent meals and a clean house.
The house is clean? The house is clean. I clean every day. You just never notice.
If you cleaned properly, I wouldn't have to notice. It should just be clean, like my mother's house.
Your mother had help from her husband, and a proper budget, and appreciation, unlike us.
I already told you you can work after you become a decent housewife. I'll let you work when I think you deserve it.
When would that be? Why do you treat me like I'm a child?
Like you're my wife, who needs to learn her place and do her job properly.
And when will that be? When will I be good enough?
When you stop questioning everything, when you learn to be grateful, when you act like a proper wife.
I see. So never. I'll never be able to get a job and have my own money.
That attitude is exactly the problem. You used to be more respectful, more obedient.
People change. Maybe I've learned too much.
What's that supposed to mean? You haven't learned anything, except how to talk back.
Whatever you say. I'll try harder.
Don't use that tone. You live off my income, so try being more humble. You're not in a position to be sarcastic.
You're right. I should be more grateful for all your generosity.
Exactly. I told you to be more obedient, just like how you were before we got married. I don't want to have to keep dealing with your attitude. Fix that right now.
Of course. I'll work on my attitude. Will that earn me job privileges?
Don't push it. Focus on being a better wife first, then we'll talk about work.
Yes, dear. Whatever you think is best. You know what's right for me.
That's better. I like it better when you listen to me and don't talk back. Keep this up and maybe things will improve.
I understand now. I'll be more humble, more grateful, as you say.
Good. That's what I want to hear. Maybe you're learning after all.
Yes, I'm learning a lot. More than you know. Hey, Jack, you're on lunch break already? The credit card statement came in today. Those charges, they're way more than you make. Is everything okay?
Don't look at that stuff without my permission. You're being petty. Those are my private expenses.
Private? We share accounts. There's a charge here for $3,000 at a jewelry store and several expensive restaurants.
Stop snooping through my statements. Those are business expenses, all of them.
I'm just worried because you've been buying a lot of stuff lately. Designer clothes, a new watch. Well, I barely buy groceries to keep us fed.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got a bonus at work. Just drop it.
Really? You never mentioned any bonus before. You're not in debt or anything, are you?
I'm not, so stop worrying about money. I'm the one paying anyway. This isn't your business.
It is my business, because we're married. These charges are more than your monthly salary.
I told you to just drop it. Why are you always questioning me lately?
I know, but if you're shopping this month, I want to start saving again. We haven't properly saved anything in months. We need to start thinking about our future.
A little break is fine. We'll save again eventually. It doesn't need to be right now. Stop nagging.
You've been acting strange lately. You go drinking a lot and seem to have extra money. You're not doing anything sketchy, are you?
No, I'm not. Don't you trust your own husband after everything I do for you?
But you're buying designer stuff. You never cared about that before. New suits? Expensive watches? If you had money for that, I'd like more for our living expenses.
Look, men have to spend money on their appearance. Watches, suits, shoes, bags. If you don't have the right stuff, people think you can't do your job.
Since when do you care about that? You never cared before. You used to say that stuff was wasteful.
It might look like wasteful spending to you, but it's an investment. Stop complaining when you don't understand anything. You're just a housewife after all.
That's because I can't afford for myself with what you give me. I can barely buy basic cosmetics and haven't been to a salon in over 6 months. Please give me some money to spend on myself if you say things like that.
Housewives don't need to worry about their appearance. You get to live without working. Don't ask for more. If you want to spend money on yourself, like I said before, step up your housewife game.
So you're saying I'm just your housekeeper? That's all I am to you? Am I not your wife anymore?
That's not what I mean. But you need to do your assigned work properly first. Then maybe you can have nice things.
I am. I clean, do laundry, and cook every day. What more do you want? While you spend thousands on yourself.
The house could be cleaner and you could try harder with the cooking, but most importantly, it's your attitude. You're too focused on my spending.
This is so gross. You're being ridiculous.
See? I told you to be more humble. Be the kind of woman who makes me want to give her money. You're so focused on money lately. You need to put me first and be more devoted. It's weird for a housewife to talk back like this.
So I'm still not enough? After everything I do for us?
Exactly. Try harder if you don't want to get replaced. That's all you can do anyway.
Stop. Just stop.
Sarah, don't make dinner tonight. I won't be home until late.
I already started cooking. The rice is almost done.
I'm sorry I got invited out for drinks with the boss. It was a last-minute thing.
Oh, I see. That's fine, but don't drink too much. Be safe.
Huh? I thought you'd be more angry. You usually complain when I cancel late.
It can't be helped if it's with your boss. It's important for your career. I understand.
You've gotten more understanding lately. The food's better, too. You're really trying, aren't you? You even made my favorite breakfast today.
Thank you. Well, you told me what you wanted. I'm trying to do things the way you like. Making an effort to improve.
Yeah, you've stopped arguing and you're always in a good mood. Looking more like an ideal wife. It's nice to come home to a smiling face.
If you think so, I'm glad. I want you to be happy coming home.
This is much better than before. So much better than when you were always complaining, always questioning everything I do.
Yes, I've learned a lot about what makes a good wife, what makes you happy.
Maybe we can even let you start that part-time job. If you work, we can have better meals and you can earn your own spending money since you're being so good lately.
Really? That makes me happy. You mean it?
I recognize when someone's working hard. You've earned it. Keep this up and things will be good.
But I haven't really changed what I do from before when you were so against it. Just my attitude, right?
Remember what I said about your attitude being important? You used to always complain about money, but lately you haven't, and you're doing your job right. Makes me see you differently. A good attitude makes everything better.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'll look for work then. Something that won't interfere with housework.
But make sure you keep up with the housework. No slacking just because you're working. House always comes first.
Yeah, of course. I won't slack off. I promise I can handle both.
Then that's fine. You've really changed. You're like a different person.
People can really surprise you when they put their mind to something, when they have a goal.
Well, I'm heading to dinner now. Don't wait up. I might be late.
Okay. I hope you have a good time. Be safe coming home. Text me when you're on your way.
You really have become perfect. So agreeable and so understanding.
I'm just trying my best. For a future. For us.
Everything's gone to hell. Everything's ruined.
What happened? Are you okay?
I just got fired. Starting today. After I finish the handover work, I'm done. They found out I was embezzling company funds and told me not to come back. It's completely over now.
Really? It worked. Finally, all my patience paid off. All that smiling wasn't for nothing after all.
What do you mean it worked? What are you saying? What did you do?
I'm the one who reported your embezzlement. You had the company's secret account info hidden at home. Not very well, I might add. In your desk drawer? Really?
What are you talking about? You went through my desk without asking me first? How dare you do that?
Well, you started spending money recklessly. You weren't doing side work or in debt, so I knew something was up, and I started investigating. I had time while waiting for your permission to work. All those hours alone at home, I guess it wasn't for nothing.
You've been planning this? All this time? The sweet attitude of yours was all fake?
Of course it was. Did you think I suddenly became your perfect wife? After how you treated me? Are you kidding me?
Why would you do this? Even if you knew normal people would talk to their spouse first. We could have worked something out.
I couldn't risk you covering it up. Since you and your boss were the only ones in accounting, you could do whatever you wanted. I was nervous waiting for the company to gather evidence, but looks like they investigated properly.
You were hoping I'd get fired? You wanted this to happen?
Yes, I did. I meant for all this to happen. I've been praying for it lately. Now I can finally get back at you for everything you've done for me.
Get back at me for what? Is this about the living expenses? I can change that.
That was the trigger. The extreme poverty was hard. I questioned why I even got married so many times, and I even thought about divorce. But divorcing then wouldn't have hurt you. So I held on until the perfect moments.
And that's now? When I've lost everything?
Yep, I found a job, and things are looking up for me, while things are crashing down for you. Funny how life works.
You mean that part-time job, the one I allowed you to get?
Nope. The first month was part-time hours during the trial period, but starting next month, I'm gonna be working full-time. I was looking for full-time work from the start, since I plan to divorce you. I've been planning this for months.
There's no way you could get a full-time position. You're just lying. No one would hire you. You're too old.
Maybe a housewife can't suddenly get hired at a big corporation. But if you're not picky about the industry, there are plenty of options. So let's get divorced. I have the papers ready. You don't love me anymore anyway. We both know that.
Wait. I just lost my job. I can't even pay rent and you're abandoning me? After all these years of me taking care of you?
That's right. You never helped me when I was struggling. You just spent money however you wanted, while I could barely eat.
That's because you were being annoying then, but if you'd just been quiet... I'm sorry. I'll apologize. Just please don't divorce me. We can work this out.
You want me to stay and help pay back what you embezzled? No way. Not happening.
I really regret everything I did to you. We can start over. A clean slate. I'll be better.
No, you won't. There's still something you haven't told me. What I couldn't forgive most was who you were spending money on. Remember I said I investigated? I wasn't just looking into where the money came from. I know you were spoiling that 20-year-old girl. Amy, right? That's her name? While I couldn't even go to the salon, you were buying expensive designer goods and taking her to restaurants you never took me to. I thought you were the worst. I still do, actually.
That's wrong! I was just giving her career advice! Don't misunderstand! She just needed mentoring!
Then you didn't need to go to hotels. I'm sorry, but I have proof. Hotel receipts, text messages, everything. I've documented it all.
Sarah, wait! It wasn't serious! It was just a mistake!
Seriously? It was totally serious. You spent so much on her that you thought you could let me work, right? Figured I'd be too busy to notice and would agree to divorce easily once I wasn't a housewife. After treating me like a maid all this time.
That's not... I never thought... You've got it all wrong!
Right. If you didn't think that way, you wouldn't have acted like you did. $300 including utilities? About $100 for food? and you'd complain if meals were small. So I only ate once a day. I was always wearing clothes with pills and darn socks. I felt so shabby, wondering what I was working so hard for.
I'm really sorry. You were always so capable, so I thought you'd be fine. I took you for granted.
Yeah, you did. Because I lived through all that. Now I feel like I can do anything. Thanks for teaching me so much through this awful marriage. It really opened my eyes.
I can't make it alone. I spent hundreds of thousands. Please help me.
Don't care. Pay it back yourself. And don't forget, you're not just paying back the embezzled money. There's the affair settlement too. So pay up. Every cent.
You're asking for a settlement in this situation when I have nothing?
Of course. It's less than what you embezzled, so a little more won't make much of a difference now. Consider it the price of freedom.
Sarah, I'm really sorry. I took you for granted. You doing everything for me became normal, and I really did terrible things. I'm sorry. Please don't abandon me. Please don't divorce me.
You abandoned me first. I'm not your personal rescue service. Figure it out yourself, like I had to.
What do I need to do for you to forgive me? I'll do whatever you say. Please give me another chance.
Then don't think we can fix this. You're a criminal who cheated and embezzled, so be more humble. No one wants to help someone like that. Maybe start by fixing that. Sounds familiar? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Don't text me after this. I won't answer you. Goodbye, Jack. The divorce was finalized smoothly. We had a discussion with both sets of parents, and my in-laws agreed to cover the settlement payment, which Jack will repay to them over time. Regarding the embezzlement, while the company offered to settle if he repays everything, I heard the amount is far beyond what he could ever pay back. So, he's likely facing arrest. I'm so relieved to be free of that toxic person. I also received a settlement from his mistress, the college student. She tried to claim it was just a business relationship, but they met through social media, and what they did was clearly an affair. When I tried to contact her parents, she quickly agreed to pay. I've moved back home, and I'm focusing on my new job. The settlement money gives me some breathing room, so I'm exploring getting additional certifications while working. Now that this draining marriage is over, I feel both mentally and physically healthier. Since we dated since college, there's a bit of emptiness. But for the first time in ages, I feel truly alive, and my heart feels light. To help forget the difficult times, I'm planning to create lots of happy memories going forward.
Hey, Ashley, don't worry about what Mom said this morning. It wasn't your fault at all.
You mean about the soup? I was just trying that new recipe.
Yeah, when she was criticizing your miso soup, she was being ridiculous. You've been making great progress with Japanese cooking.
That's kind of you to say, but my seasoning wasn't great. I'll be more careful next time. Maybe I should take some cooking classes?
No, it was delicious. Mom just likes everything super salty. It's just personal preference. There's nothing wrong with your cooking. Remember how much Dad loved your cooking last time he visited?
He was probably just being polite. Your family has such high standards for traditional cooking.
Stop that! Dad specifically asked for your curry recipe. He never does that. You're too hard on yourself.
You're so sweet to worry about me. Thanks for standing up for me. I know that it's not easy being caught between your mom and me.
My mom always has to make unnecessary comments. I worry she might hurt your feelings. If she gets too pushy, I'll talk to her about it. You know you can always tell me if something's bothering you.
I know. Sometimes I feel like I'm causing trouble between you two. She's your mother, after all.
You're my wife. Your feelings matter just as much. More, actually. I chose you.
I feel safe because you're always looking out for me. You've always been so kind, ever since high school.
It's not really me being kind, it's just what anyone would do.
No, most people wouldn't. Like in high school, when you helped me when I was being excluded from everything. Remember that group project in chemistry?
When no one would partner with you, those girls were so childish. I still get angry thinking about it.
You just came over and sat at my desk. You didn't even hesitate, even though you were risking your popularity.
Yeah, that did happen. I remember how surprised you looked, like a startled rabbit.
I was about to drop out back then. I probably wouldn't have graduated if it wasn't for you. The bullying was getting so bad.
I'm glad you didn't drop out, but you're stronger than you think. You would have found a way.
I don't know that. Everything changed after you helped me. People started including me in things.
I just couldn't stand how childish that bullying was. Plus, I already had my eye on you anyway. Had a crush on you since freshman year.
Wait, really? You did? For that long?
Yeah, you never noticed me staring in math class?
That's still so weird to me. You were so popular and could have dated anyone. Why me? I was practically invisible.
You weren't invisible. Not to me. You were always the first to help with things nobody else wanted to do. I admired how kind you were.
Well, partly because I just couldn't say no when people asked, even when they were using me.
That's true. I love how kind you are, but it also worries me. You tend to put up with things you shouldn't, like now with Mom.
Yeah, high school was tough with all the group dynamics. There was like this whole social hierarchy thing. Sometimes I feel like nothing's changed.
What do you mean? Is Mom making you feel like you're back in high school?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just being silly.
And now my mom suddenly wanting to move in probably threw you off. We thought we'd have our own newlywed life together. I'm sorry I didn't discuss it with you first.
I really don't mind. Your mom probably just feels insecure about her future. You're an only child, so living with parents is normal. It's traditional, right?
But this is Japan in 2024, not the Edo period. We don't have to follow every tradition, especially if it makes you uncomfortable.
Really, it's okay. I want to be a good daughter-in-law.
I appreciate you saying that, but living with a mother-in-law must be stressful. Like when she criticizes you, it must hurt. I see how you get quiet after she lectures you.
It's really fine. Your mom is usually very kind to me. There's nothing to worry about. She's just trying to help me improve.
Ashley, remember what we promised before getting married? No secrets between us.
I remember. But really, everything's okay. I'm probably just being too sensitive.
Like I said before, I worry because you put up with too much. If something's bothering you, don't keep it bottled up. Remember the panic attack you had in senior year?
That was different. I was just overwhelmed with exams and the bullying. This isn't like that.
Isn't it? You're having trouble sleeping again. I hear you getting up at night just like back then.
You noticed? I thought I was being quiet.
Of course I noticed. I notice everything about you, like how you've barely touched your breakfast lately, or how you flinch when Mom raises her voice.
I didn't realize you were watching so closely. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Don't apologize. Just talk to me. What's really going on with Mom?
She's just particular about things. About how the house should be run. About how a proper wife should act.
What does that mean, a proper wife?
Traditional things, like serving tea correctly, proper greetings, housekeeping standards.
You're not her apprentice geisha, you're my wife. This is our home too.
I know, but she has so much experience. Maybe she sees things I need to improve.
Ashley, you're doing that thing again where you blame yourself for everything.
Yeah, I guess I am. Old habits die hard.
Remember what Dr. Yamamoto said about setting boundaries?
That was years ago. But yeah, I remember.
The principles still apply even with family, especially with family.
Maybe you're right. It's just hard sometimes. I don't want to cause any trouble.
You're not causing trouble. Standing up for yourself isn't causing trouble. I'm here for you, always.
Like you've always been, since that first day in chemistry class.
And I always will be, no matter what, even if Mom gets upset.
You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You know that?
Now you're making me blush. But you're the best thing that happened to me, too. Which is why I hate seeing you stressed like this.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk more about the situation with your mom. Later tonight?
Definitely. After dinner, we can go for a walk like we used to in college.
I'd like that. It's always easier to talk while walking, away from the house.
It's settled then. And Ashley, I love you.
I love you too. Thank you for always understanding, even when I can't find the right words.
That's what husbands are for, to understand the words you can't say, and to make sure you know you're never alone.
Yeah, thanks.
Where have you been? How long does it take to go shopping? Get back here and finish your chores. The house is a mess.
I'm sorry, Barbara. The supermarket was really crowded today.
You're just so incompetent. I told you to finish shopping and make lunch before noon. Do you know what time it is? It's already 12:30.
I'm sorry, the checkout lines were really long and there was an issue with the register.
Don't blame the lines. If you'd left earlier, this wouldn't be a problem. A proper wife knows how to manage her time. Didn't your mother teach you anything?
Yes, ma'am. I'll try to do better next time.
That's what you always say, but nothing ever improves. I saw how you folded the laundry yesterday. Completely unacceptable.
I thought I followed your instructions. Should I refold everything?
Now you're just making excuses. You're useless and making excuses. A useless daughter-in-law never learns. What will the neighbors think?
You're right. I am useless. I'll refold everything when I get back.
And the bathroom? I saw water spots on the mirror. Do you think that's acceptable?
No, of course not. I'll clean it again.
Everything needs to be spotless. This isn't some cheap apartment. This is a proper family home. Why don't you understand that?
I understand. I'll be more thorough.
Looks like you need some proper discipline. You clearly weren't raised properly. What kind of family did you come from?
Please, I'll clean all over again. I can fix everything.
No, I won't let this slide. You're still acting too cocky. Time for some proper discipline. That attitude of yours needs adjustment.
I'm not being cocky. Really, I'm not. I'm trying my best.
Yes, you are. Everyone fawning over you has gone to your head. They're only nice to you because you're young. Don't get the wrong idea. You're nothing special.
I haven't gotten any wrong ideas. I know I'm not special.
Oh, what a cute daughter-in-law. Give me a break. There are tons of girls like you out there. Everyone saying that just makes my stupid daughter-in-law too full of herself. Did you see how Mrs. Tanaka praised your cooking? She was just being polite.
I never meant to come across that way. I'm sorry. Should I stop cooking when guests come?
Don't be ridiculous. But you should know your place. Stop trying to show off. It's embarrassing.
I wasn't trying to show off. I just wanted to help.
Living here was definitely the right choice. It's a mother-in-law's job to discipline the wife. I'm being strict because it's for your and my son's own good. You understand that, right? Someone needs to teach you proper manners.
Yes, I understand. Thank you for teaching me.
My son deserves better than such an immature wife. You know that, right? The only reason you got to marry my son is because he's too nice. That's why I have to be the bad guy and set you straight. He's too soft on you.
I'm grateful for your guidance. I know I don't deserve Mark.
At least you understand that much. The reason I have to be so strict is because you're such a low-quality wife. It's all your fault. Everything is your fault. The house is never clean enough. The cooking is never right. You're always disappointing everyone.
Yes, I'm sorry for causing trouble. I'll try harder.
Trying isn't enough. You need to actually improve. Do you think I enjoy having to correct you all the time?
No, of course not. You're very patient with me.
Oh, I just remembered. When you get back, clean out the storage shed. Since you moved in, we've accumulated too much stuff. I want to declutter. All your things are making the house messy.
Of course. I can start right away.
Come to my room when you're ready. I'll show you how to clean it. And don't bring your phone. I don't want any distractions.
Why not? What if Mark calls?
Because you'll just slack off and play on your phone instead of cleaning. Leave it behind so you can focus on cleaning. If Mark calls, I'll tell him you're busy. You don't need to talk to him every minute of the day.
But
Are you arguing with me? After everything I've done for you? This is exactly what I mean about your attitude.
Understood. I'll leave my phone.
And wear old clothes. It's dusty in there. Though with your fashion sense, all your clothes look like cleaning rags.
Yes, I'll change first. Should I bring cleaning supplies?
I'll tell you what you need. Don't try to think for yourself. That's what got us into this mess. Just do exactly as I say.
Of course. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Make it 2. And don't dawdle. You've wasted enough time today. One more thing. Don't tell Mark about this. He doesn't need to worry about your training. This is between us women.
Yes, Barbara. I understand.
Mark, that girl is just no good. I've tried my best with her, but...
What girl? What are you talking about?
Your wife just said she's going back to her parents' house. I guess she got tired of being married. Can't help it if she's unhappy. Should we go out for dinner? Just family? Like old times?
What? My wife is right here with me. What are you talking about?
Together? What do you mean? Your wife went home. Aren't you at work anyway? Why would she be with you?
I'm at Uncle Jim's house. Why did work call me? They said Ashley came to Uncle Jim's asking for help? Mom, you locked Ashley in the storage shed, didn't you? Answer me!
What are you talking about? Why would I do something like that? She probably just went for a walk.
Don't play dumb. You pushed her into the shed and locked her in. Ashley couldn't even call for help because you made her leave her phone. She was trapped in that freezing shed for almost 4 hours. What the hell were you thinking?
How did she get out? I definitely locked it. She shouldn't have been able to.
Are you serious right now? You're worried about how she escaped? She moved the floorboards and crawled through the crawl space. She had no phone or wallet, but she couldn't go back because who knows what you'd do? So she ran to Uncle Jim's barefoot. Uncle Jim was shocked when she showed up like that. She was shaking from the cold.
How embarrassing, showing up at a relative's barefoot. What will the neighbors think? She's always causing scenes.
Are you serious? You're the embarrassing one here? What did you do to Ashley? She's all bruised up and hurt. How long have you been doing this to her?
Your wife was being defiant, so I had to discipline her. It's a mother-in-law's duty. You wouldn't understand.
Defiant? Ashley is so passive, she lets people walk all over her. She would never be defiant. She practically worships the ground you walk on.
She just acts sweet around you. You don't see how she really is. The attitude she gives me. The way she undermines me.
What are you talking about? You took advantage of how quiet she is to do whatever you wanted. Ashley told me everything you've been doing to her. The constant criticism, the humiliation. When did you become like this?
That was all part of teaching her. Every daughter-in-law needs proper training. My mother-in-law did the same for me.
Teaching what? What right do you have to do any of that? This isn't the Meiji era. Ashley is my wife, not your servant.
I did it for your sake. You're too blind to see her faults. Someone had to correct her.
For my sake, I was torturing my precious wife supposed to help me. Is this why you wanted to live with us? Did you plan this from the start?
Shut up! You don't understand anything. I'm your mother.
Then why were you so obsessed with harassing Ashley? You were just jealous of having a young, pretty daughter-in-law, weren't you? How pathetic. Your own son's happiness means nothing to you?
I was not! Don't you dare accuse me of jealousy. Everything I did was for this family.
You were always telling her not to get cocky just because family and relatives were nice to her. That's obviously jealousy. It's disgusting. What kind of mother does this?
A girl with nothing going for her but her youth shouldn't get too full of herself. It's not right that everyone fawns over someone like her. She's not even from a good family. She's nothing special.
See? There it is, pure jealousy. Want to know why everyone treats Ashley better than you? Because she's kind and modest, unlike you. She never puts others down to feel better about herself.
How dare you talk to your mother like that? After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me?
I was worried about Ashley because she always suffers in silence, but I never imagined she was going through this. And by my own mother, I feel terrible. I should have seen the signs.
There are some misunderstandings. Come home and let me explain everything. We can talk about this like a family. Don't let her turn you against me.
Oh, I'm coming home all right, but I'm leaving Ashley here where she's safe and Uncle Jim is coming with me.
Why is he coming? This is a family matter. We don't need outsiders.
After seeing what you did to Ashley, he's got a few things to say to you. Plus, I might lose it if I'm alone with you. He's keeping me calm right now.
What's wrong, Mark? Why are you being like this? Everything I did was for you.
You're asking what's wrong? Obviously, I'm furious. Just so you know, Ashley and I are moving out. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. We're done.
What do you mean? Where would you go? This is your home.
It means I don't consider you my mother anymore. From now on, you're a stranger to me. A stranger who hurt my wife.
But you're all I have. You can't leave me.
That's what I'm saying. You did this to yourself. Actions have consequences.
Barbara? This is Ashley. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I never wanted it to come to this.
Where have you been? Get back in the storage shed right now. How dare you tell Mark these lies?
I'm sorry. It was so cold, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out before I couldn't even move. Barbara, thank you for everything until now, but I can't do this anymore.
Why does everyone treat you so nicely? Someone like you. You've turned everyone against me.
Everyone is so kind. I feel bad. Your relatives treated my wounds and even cried for me. I realize now I shouldn't have put up with so much. So this is goodbye. Barbara, I hope you find peace.
You can go wherever you want, But don't take my son! Please! He's all I have!
That's not up to me. That's your son's choice. You did this, not me.
We just finished talking. Uncle Jim went home first. He couldn't even look at Mom anymore. I'll pack some essentials and be back later. You can go to sleep first. They got the bed ready for you, right? Are you comfortable?
Yes, everyone is so kind. They took such good care of my injuries. The bruises are starting to fade.
We'll be living in a hotel for a while. Uncle Jim offered to let us stay with them, but I'm worried. It's too close to Mom's house. I want you to feel safe.
I'm sorry for causing trouble, for making you choose between us.
Don't apologize. We're the ones who should be sorry. I'm so sorry about my mom, but it's all taken care of now. She won't hurt you again.
Oh? What was decided? You're not going to completely cut her off, are you?
It's settled that we're moving out and Mom has no say in it. Made her promise to never contact you again. In exchange, I won't completely cut ties with her, but things will never be the same.
I see. Complete estrangement would be hard. She's still your mother.
But keeping minimal contact isn't for her sake. I just don't want relatives to deal with her if something happens. Uncle Jim lives pretty close by. He'll keep an eye on her.
So you'll help with her care if needed? If she gets sick or something?
No, we'll get social services or a facility. I'll handle the paperwork, but that's it. I have no intention of keeping in regular contact. She lost that privilege.
That's practically cutting ties, though, isn't it? Are you sure?
Pretty much. If anything happens, she goes to a facility, and that's that. Mom's not truly sorry anyway. That's just how she is. So this is for the best. We need distance.
I understand.
I get it. More importantly, we need to find a new place. Where would you like to move? Somewhere far from here.
Anywhere with you is fine, but somewhere quiet and peaceful would be nice. Maybe near the ocean?
Thanks to Mom, home wasn't a safe place for you. This time I'll make sure our home is safe and comfortable. We can start fresh.
Thank you. But the safest place for me is wherever you are. I should have told you about your mom sooner. I was so afraid.
You didn't want to worry me. That's just how you are. But no more secrets, okay?
That's part of it. But I was also afraid of seeming pathetic. Like maybe I was the problem since I couldn't get along with your mom. I started believing the things she said.
I would never think that. You're the strongest person I know. You survived all this without breaking.
Yeah, you're right. It's partly my fault for not trusting you enough to tell you, even though you've helped me before. From now on, I'll definitely talk to you if anything's wrong. No more suffering in silence.
You better. We're in this together. Always.
Yes. Promise you'll always stay with me. I couldn't bear losing you.
Never. You're stuck with me forever.
Forever sounds nice. Hard to believe we're really free now.
Yeah, no more walking on eggshells. No more you having to hide in our room. We can just be us.
I forgot what that felt like. Being able to breathe freely. Do you think we could look at apartments by the beach?
Already started looking. Found a few good ones. Want to go see them tomorrow?
Really? That would be wonderful. But what about work?
I called in, taking the rest of the week off. You're more important than work right now.
Your boss was okay with that?
More than okay. He said to take as much time as we need. Apparently his wife had a similar situation with her mother-in-law.
Oh, I guess it's more common than I thought. Still feels surreal.
How are you feeling? Really feeling? You can be honest now.
Scared, relieved, guilty, all mixed together.
Guilty? Why?
For breaking up your family, for not being strong enough, for running away.
You didn't break anything. Mom did that herself, and you're incredibly strong. You survived months of abuse. That's not weakness.
When you put it that way, I just wish things could have been different, that she could have accepted me.
That wasn't your fault. Nothing you did could have changed this. Some people just can't stand seeing others happy.
Maybe you're right. Can we really start over? Just us?
More than start over. We can build something better. No more compromises. No more putting everyone else first.
I'd like that. Oh, the doctor wanted me to text when the next dizziness passes.
Is it better now? Should we go back to the hospital?
No, I'm okay. Just tired. Uncle Jim's wife made me some tea. It helped.
Get some rest then. I'll be back in an hour. I just need to grab our important documents and some clothes.
Be careful. Don't let her provoke you.
I won't. Uncle Jim's son is coming with me. We'll be quick.
Mark, thank you for everything, for believing me, for saving me again.
You don't need to thank me, but you're welcome. Try to get some sleep. Tomorrow, we start our new life.
Our new life. I like the sound of that. By the ocean, just us.
Just us. And maybe, once we're settled, we could try for that family we talked about?
Really? You still want to?
More than ever. I want to give our kids everything we didn't have. A loving home, no fear, no walking on eggshells, just love and acceptance.
You're making me cry. Happy tears this time. Yes, let's build that loving home. Together. Barbara became known as the crazy old lady and ended up completely isolated. Relatives occasionally spot her looking disheveled with messy hair and a mean glare, muttering to herself. Her suspicious behavior has led local kids to call her the creepy lady and tease her. Meanwhile, I'm living happily with Mark. Our new home is near the ocean, and we often enjoy beach dates together. A few months after moving out, we were blessed with our first child. We couldn't conceive while living with Barbara, probably due to the stress. Regardless, we're overjoyed. Just as Mark protected me, I want to protect our child and become a stronger person.
Hey, Kurt. I'm on my lunch break right now.
Yeah, I'm about to grab lunch too. What's up?
The schedule for next month just came in. They want me to oversee the new store opening.
That sounds important. When is it?
That's the thing. It's in the middle of next month. Friday through Sunday.
Seriously? The weekend? That's during my days off, too!
I know, but the opening is on Saturday morning. The regional manager specifically requested me to manage this.
Can't someone else just do it? You're always working weekends lately.
This is a really big opportunity for me. And you know I try to keep weekends free as much as I can.
My fishing group already planned a trip that weekend.
I know, but Kurt, I need you to watch Hannah. And absolutely no trips or fishing.
Come on, can't I at least do a day trip? The guys are taking out the new boat.
No day trips either. You're never home when you go fishing. Whether it's morning or night, you're gone the whole day. Hannah needs someone here with her.
She's old enough to take care of herself for a few hours. Plus, the neighbors are always around if anything were to happen.
She's only in 5th grade, Kurt. She shouldn't have to take care of herself every weekend.
But it's my weekly stress relief. Work's been really intense lately.
You know what's stressful? Having to explain to our daughter why her father's never around.
That's not fair. I provide for this family.
And I don't? You can skip fishing once a month. Besides, we hardly ever go out as a family anymore.
What? We go out a lot. Just last week we all went out together.
Following me to the grocery store doesn't count. I mean, like taking Hannah to a theme park or going sightseeing somewhere. When was the last time we did something like that?
Those places are always so crowded, and they're usually very expensive.
But fishing supplies aren't expensive. How much was that new rod you bought last month?
That's different. That's an investment. I bring back lots of fish when I go fishing. Fresh fish for the family.
And who do you think has to clean and cook all that fish? Our freezer is stuffed with your catches. I had to buy a second freezer just for your fish.
You used to love my grilled mackerel.
I still do. But we don't need enough fish to feed the entire neighborhood. Honestly, I was thinking you could take a break from fishing for a while.
You don't understand. Fishing is like my only reason for living. Can't you be a little more understanding?
Only reason for living? What about your wife and daughter? Do we mean nothing to you?
That's not what I meant. You know I love you both.
Then show it. Actions speak louder than words.
I show it by providing, by working hard.
I'm not saying you can't have hobbies. Everyone needs something for themselves. Just don't forget about your family. Hannah and I always go out by ourselves. She's already in 5th grade. These years won't come back, Kurt.
I get it. I've tried taking her fishing, but she says she doesn't want to touch the fish.
Did you ever ask her what she wants to do? Not everyone loves fishing like you do.
What else am I supposed to do with her? I don't know anything about kids stuff.
Do what she wants to do, not what you want to do. She's been talking about that new outlet mall, the one opening next month in the next town over.
Shopping? Ugh, shopping is like the most boring thing ever.
More boring than sitting in a boat all day? At least you'd be moving around the mall.
It's not just sitting. There's technique involved, strategy.
And shopping doesn't have a strategy? Finding good deals, coordinating outfits? Hannah would love to learn that from you.
From me? What do I know about fashion?
You never do anything with her, so the least you can do is this. Plus, it means something when a dad buys clothes for his daughter. These are the memories she keeps.
She'll probably just want those expensive brands.
That's not the point. It's about spending time together. You need to build a connection with her before she starts thinking you're annoying. Start building up some trust credit with your daughter.
Trust from buying clothes? Really? That just sounds made up.
When was the last time you had a real conversation with her? Do you even know what goes on in her life? Her favorite subjects? Her friends' names?
Of course I do. She likes, math?
She struggles with math. Her best subject is English. See what I mean? You don't know anything about her.
Well, do you have any better ideas for spending time together or doing something for her?
I gave you one, the outlet mall. But you could also take her to the movies, help her with homework, go to the park, listen to her about her day. There's so many things you can do with her.
I mean, fishing is all I can really teach her. At least that's useful.
She already told you she doesn't like fishing, so maybe try doing something she likes with her for once. Is it really so hard to spend one day with your daughter?
No, I guess not.
Then just take her shopping. Show her you care about her interests.
Fine, I get it. I'll take her to the mall.
Really? You promise?
Yes, I promise. Next month, outlet mall. I got it.
Don't just say it to make me happy. Actually do it.
I said I would, didn't I?
Promise me you won't forget. It's next month, okay? The weekend I'm away.
I know. I'll mark it on my calendar.
And no last-minute fishing trips anymore. Hannah's been looking forward to this.
I got it. No fishing, just shopping. I understand.
Thank you. This means a lot to her. To both of us.
I understand. I'll make it special.
That's all I ask. She just wants her dad to be there for her.
I'll try to be better. For both of you.
Actions, Kurt. Show us with actions. Not just words.
Okay, I will. Promise.
I need to get back to work. Don't forget. Next month, Outlet Mall with Hannah.
I won't forget. Good luck with the rest of your day.
Thank you. And Kurt, thank you for agreeing to this. It will make Hannah so happy. Hey, Mom. Are you done with work today? Hi, Hannah. I just finished. I'm finally heading back to the hotel. Though I'm a bit lost, since I'm in an unfamiliar city. These streets all look the same at night. You're always getting lost, Mom. Remember when we went to the aquarium? You took 3 wrong turns. Hey now, that was one time. Okay, maybe more than once. I know, I always rely on you to help me when we go places. You're my personal navigator. Better than Dad's fishing GPS anyway. Hannah. I'm sorry. I know you don't like it when I complain about Dad. No, it's okay to have feelings. You just gotta be nice about it. You know you can always tell me how you feel. Oh, it's already past 9. Are you ready for bed? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just not sleeping yet. I'm finishing up some homework. On a Friday? That's very responsible of you. It's just English. We have to write a story about family. Oh? What's yours about? Nothing special. It's just about going places with Mom. Sweetie, you know your dad loves you too, right? I guess, if you say so. You're going to the outlet mall with Dad tomorrow, right? Don't stay up too late. That's right! Are you excited? Did you make a list of stores you want to visit? Kind of, but I'm not sure Dad will want to go to all of them. Just show him everything. You can make him carry all the bags. That's what dads are for. Yeah, if he actually goes.
He promised me he'll go with you tomorrow. He'll be there for sure. I should be back Sunday night, so be good with Dad until then. What did you have for dinner? Did Dad cook?
No, we just got delivery. Pizza.
I left ingredients in the fridge, though. I even wrote down the recipe.
Dad said he was too busy. He said he'd cook tomorrow, maybe.
Busy? With what?
Cleaning his fishing gear. Again. He's been at it for hours.
He's not planning to go fishing tomorrow, is he? He promised to take you shopping.
He's touching his fishing stuff, saying it helps him relax. Like how I organize my desk when I'm stressed.
Does he seem stressed?
Maybe? He keeps checking his phone and sighing a lot. Well, I'm used to Dad not being around on weekends anymore. That's okay. At least we have fun together, right, Mom?
But you know he does care about you, and he loves you. That's why he's taking you shopping tomorrow. He wants to spend more time with you.
Aren't you curious if I'm excited about going shopping?
Of course I am. Tell me everything.
I mean, I guess I am somewhat excited. It's just weird with Dad. He probably doesn't know anything about clothes. He wears the same fishing shirt every weekend.
Actually, he used to be pretty stylish back in the day. He might surprise you with some good advice. Should I show you some old pictures? Your dad used to dress really well.
Really? I can't imagine that with how he is now.
It's true. He was quite fashionable when we were dating. He even helped me pick out some work clothes sometimes.
What happened?
Life, I guess. People change. But that doesn't mean they can't change back. Plus, you can make him carry all your bags. Feel free to ask a lot of stuff tomorrow.
Got it. I will. I made a list of everything I want to look at.
That's my girl. Organized, just like your mom.
Mom?
Yes, sweetie?
What if Dad doesn't want to go to all the stores? What if he gets bored?
Then you remind him that this is your special day together. He promised to take you shopping. All the shopping.
Okay, I'll try.
And Hannah, if anything happens, if you need me, you can always call, okay?
I know, Mom, but I'll be fine. Dad promised he'll go with me, right?
Right. He promised.
Mom, good luck with work. Oh, and don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. Something cute.
Of course. I'll bring back lots of stuff, so look forward to it. Maybe we can go shopping together when I get back too.
Really? Promise?
Promise. Now get some sleep, okay? You have a big day tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, sweetie. Sweet dreams. Text me tomorrow and let me know how the shopping goes.
I will. And don't get lost again.
Hey, I have a GPS, you know. I just don't always trust it.
Mom.
Okay. Go to bed now. Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Mom. Stay safe.
Hey, Hannah. Are you okay? Dad told me about the accident. I'm rushing home right now. Please respond when you can. The hospital said you're stable, but I need to hear it from you.
Mom?
Hannah, thank goodness. Are you okay? How badly are you hurt? You must have been so scared and in pain. I'm so sorry I'm not there with you. I've already left the conference. I'm on my way right now.
The doctor says I have a fractured foot. It really hurts, but they gave me some medicine.
Oh, sweetheart. Is the pain medication helping? Are they taking good care of you? Is Dad with you?
Mom, I know you're away for work and that's okay, but why isn't anyone else here? I've been alone at the hospital this whole time. The nurses are nice, but...
What? Dad's supposed to be with you, right? I heard he'd contacted Grandma too. Isn't anyone there?
No one's here. He probably went fishing. He asked me to keep it a secret from you, but this is too much.
Why won't Dad come back? The nurses keep asking where my parents are. It's really embarrassing. This can't be true. He just messaged me saying he was at the hospital. He told me about your fractured foot. He said he was right there with you. He's lying to you. He probably just heard it from the hospital call. I went to the outlet mall alone. The car came out of nowhere. What? You went alone? What do you mean? That's why I got into the accident. Last night, Dad said he had something come up and told me to take the train to the outlet mall by myself. His friends called about a fishing trip. He said the fish were really biting today. He chose fishing over taking you shopping? After he promised? Again? He said it was okay because he'd promised to give me extra spending money. He gave me 10,000 yen. He said I could buy whatever I wanted. I thought I could do it by myself. I wanted to show him I was grown up enough. So that's what happened. Oh, Hannah, I'm so sorry that happened. Mom, I'm sorry. For lying. For getting into an accident. It's all my fault, too. I went along with Dad's plan. But I feel so lonely. He chose fishing over me. Again. Just like always. Hannah, this is not your fault. Don't you dare blame yourself. The accident happened because the other driver ran a red light, right? Your father is the one who broke his promise. He should have been with you. I'm sorry you're going through this. Thank God you're alive. I can't even imagine. Mom? Are you crying? Just a little bit. But I'm okay, I promise. I'm just so grateful you're alive. And I'm so angry at your father. I'm on the train now. I'll be there in less than 2 hours. Just hang on a little longer. Okay. I'll wait. Mom? I'm scared. What's wrong? Are you in pain? Should I call the nurse? No, it's not that. Why doesn't Dad want to spend time with me? Is it something I did? Does he not like me? Is it because I don't like fishing? Oh, sweetheart, no. This is not your fault. None of it. Your father's choices are his responsibility, never yours. But if I had tried harder with fishing, maybe he'd want to be around more. Listen to me. You are perfect just as you are. You don't need to change for anyone, not even your father. A parent's love should be unconditional. I'm almost at the station now. Just one more transfer, then I'll be at the hospital. Would you like to stay on text until I get there? Yes, please. Can you tell me more about your trip to distract me from the pain? Of course, sweetie. Well, you'll never believe how I got lost on the way to the conference.
Hey, Marina, how's Hannah doing?
Hey, really? And shouldn't you know how she's doing? You were her father. Or did you forget that between casting lines?
Don't start. I know you're upset with me.
Upset doesn't begin to cover it. Don't tell me you're planning to abandon your work and come home, since fishing was clearly more important than our daughter.
You're not thinking of leaving work, are you? She's fine. I already told you it's not life-threatening. The hospital said it's just a fracture.
Just a fracture? How can you say that when you're looking at our daughter lying in a hospital bed?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm already at the hospital, and I did leave work early. Beat you here, didn't I? Funny how I can make it from another city before you can make it back from the lake.
You're at the hospital? What about work? The store opening?
I handed it off to my team. I feel terrible for the store staff, but it couldn't possibly work knowing my daughter was in an accident. Though apparently, you had no problem continuing your fishing trip even after the hospital called you. Did you catch anything good? Was it worth it? Was it worth our daughter getting into an accident?
Did Hannah tell you? She promised she wouldn't tell you! I won't blame her! Look, I'm heading back now. I got my fishing buddies to end early and...
End early? It's been hours, Kurt. Hours since our daughter was hit by a car. I don't care about any of your stupid fishing stuff. You pretended to be at her bedside. And you didn't even call her grandparents. You made her promise to hide that you weren't here. How could you ask that of your injured daughter?
I knew you'd be mad if you found out. It was just bad timing.
Bad timing? Then maybe don't do things that would make me mad. Don't do things you need to hide. Don't abandon our daughter.
I didn't abandon her. I made sure she got to the hospital.
Oh, how noble of you. Did you call the ambulance yourself? Or did someone else have to do that too?
The shop owner near the accident called, but I talked to the hospital about her.
And then you went right back to fishing. Father of the Year material right there.
Marina, please, it's been long enough. I really regret going fishing. I want you and Hannah to come back home. We can work this out.
Come back home? We haven't even left yet. Though maybe we should.
What do you mean?
Is there anything you actually miss about us being there? You can go fishing whenever you want now. Isn't that great? No pesky family obligations to get in the way.
Please, I'm really sorry. I know now that you and Hannah are what make my life worth living. Every day feels empty without you both. Nothing's fun anymore.
Oh, really? I thought you were having the time of your life. No one is nagging you about anything. Free to fish all day long.
That's not true at all. Please, just let me explain.
But fishing matters more than family, right? That's what your actions say.
No, that's not it. I rushed back as soon as I could.
If you really rushed back, you would have been at the hospital before me. This all happened because you sent Hannah alone in the first place. Our 5th grade daughter. Alone in the city.
Well, my friend offered to take his boat out, and Hannah's in 5th grade. I thought she was old enough to be by herself. I thought she'd be fine on her own. Kids need independence sometimes.
Independence? Is that what you call abandoning your promises? That's exactly why I left work early. Maybe this is a coincidence, but it happened because you always put fishing first before your own daughter. Even after Hannah's accident, you didn't stop fishing right away. That's why you got back so late.
They said it wasn't life-threatening and she was at the hospital, so I thought I was already on the water.
I can't even understand how your mind works. She's your daughter. Can you honestly say you love her?
Of course I love her. I just thought it was a minor injury. The hospital said she was stable.
A fractured foot is minor to you? If I heard my child was in an accident, I'd come running, even if it was just a scratch. Do you know what she asked me? She asked if you don't spend time with her because she doesn't like fishing. She blames herself for your negligence.
I'm really sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. I never meant to hurt her. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Obviously not. And don't apologize to me. I'm not the one you need to apologize to. Hannah's the one lying in that hospital bed. Hannah's the one who needed her father today.
I tried calling Hannah, but she won't answer me.
Because she doesn't want to forgive you. Because she's finally seeing you clearly.
What can I do to make this right? Please tell me how to fix this.
Don't ask me. That's for you to figure out. This is what happens when fishing is all you ever think about. When you treat your family like an inconvenience.
Okay, I'll stop fishing for a while. Just please come home.
For a while? Really? Even if you quit fishing, it won't heal Hannah's emotional wounds. We need to get divorced. I don't believe you can earn back her trust.
Just because I went fishing, you're overreacting.
Unbelievable. You still think this isn't a big deal. Maybe if you hadn't lied about going fishing and had rushed to Hannah's side immediately, things would be different. But you kept fishing, lied to me, and made Hannah lie too. We don't need a father like that.
Please don't say that. I can change. I'll prove it.
You're the one making me say these things. I never wanted it to come to this, but I have to protect Hannah.
I understand. I'll quit fishing. Just please come back. We can start over.
It's way past that point now. How many times have I begged you to consider your family more? How many times have I asked you to take us somewhere? But you never once listened. I thought at least during my business trip you'd watch Hannah, but you betrayed us there too. This happened because of your behavior all along.
I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'll do anything. Whatever you and Hannah want me to do, please just give me one more chance.
I've given you countless chances, and you just threw them all away. For what? Fish? Was it worth it? I sure hope it was.
This time will be different. I'll be a proper husband and father. I'll really focus on you both. Please, I'll sell all my fishing gear, everything.
There are no more convenient chances like that. Hannah needs time to heal, both physically and emotionally. And I need time to think. Don't contact us for a while.
Marina, please.
I need to get back to Hannah. She needs someone who she can count on right now. Goodbye, Kurt.
Please don't end it like this. At least let me say goodbye to Hannah.
She's sleeping now. The pain medication made her drowsy.
When she wakes up then, please let me talk to her. I need to apologize to her.
You had your chance to be there for her today, but you chose fishing instead.
I know I messed up. I know I don't deserve forgiveness. But please don't take my daughter away.
You took yourself away, Kurt. Every weekend, every missed school event, every broken promise. Today was the final straw.
I'll get help. I'll talk to someone about why I do this all the time. Why I always run away to fishing.
That might be a good idea. But do it for yourself. Not because you think it'll fix this.
Can you at least tell Hannah? Tell her I love her?
You need to show her. Actions, not words. That's all I'm going to say. I need to focus on our daughter now.
I understand. Take care of her, and please let me know how she's doing.
Goodbye, Kurt. Don't come to the hospital tonight. She needs rest. And I need space to think. Don't text me anymore. After that, my husband quickly sold all his fishing equipment and came to my parents' house where Hannah and I were staying to apologize, saying he would live for his family from now on. Of course, we sent him away at first, but he started coming to do a formal bow of apology in front of the house every day after work. While what he did was truly unforgivable, after about a week, Hannah spoke to him, saying she would consider if he could prove that he valued her more than fishing. Seeing him crying and apologizing to our daughter, we decided to put the divorce on hold and watch his behavior for a while after discussing it with both sets of parents and Hannah. For the past few years since he got into fishing, we were always second priority. But since then, he's changed, taking Hannah out on weekends, helping with housework, and becoming what I'd call a good father. We had worried he might not quit even with a divorce, but Hannah's words proved powerful. That said, neither Hannah nor I have completely forgiven him yet. We've agreed that if he ever puts his family second again, we'll divorce. Rebuilding lost trust is difficult. I hope he doesn't waste the mercy Hannah has shown him and continues to treasure his family. And while we never intended to completely take away his hobby, Hannah and I have discussed maybe allowing him to fish in moderation someday. But that's still far in the future. Until then, we want him to focus on his family and make up for lost time.